Hey there folks, welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Tonight we're going to be playing some Day of the Tentacle Remastered, which is an old classic LucasArts style, LucasArts adventure game, which was originally released back in, I believe, 1995 or 1996. This is a remake done by Double Fine, who were former LucasArts employees. So we're going to be hopping right into this right now. We're going to be playing some Day of the Tentacle Remastered.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could. Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion. Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Alrighty, so here we go. The start of Day of the Tentacle. So this is the remaster. Now, Double Fine does this really cool thing with their games where they allow you to... So, in a sense, this game is actually playing two games at the exact same time, the remaster and the original. So just by hitting a button, I can switch over to the original graphics from the 1995 game, and then switch it back to the remake. You'll notice when I switch it over to the old version, the old music and sound effects play from the old version of the game. Switch it back again, and the remastered music and audio is there. So that's one little feature that is in this. Now another thing, a little bit of a pop quiz here, is Bernard, this character that I'm playing as right here, is actually voiced by Richard Sanders. Now, for those who grew up in the, I believe it was the 70s or 80s, Richard Sanders was a regular on the sitcom series WKRP in Cincinnati. So he was also in a lot of other things. He did a lot of guest appearances on things like Married with Children and stuff like that. So he was a fairly regular guy in Hollywood, a comedian in Hollywood. A very recognizable voice, too. As an example, when he talks as Bernard, you'll recognize him right away as being that one character in WKRP in Cincinnati. He didn't really do various voices, he just kind of used his own voice. The other two voice actors in this I'm not too familiar with. I know that Denny Delk, who voices Hoagie, the big fat dude, he's always been kind of a voiceover artist for LucasArts back in the 90s. And he was in he did a lot of like voiceover as C-3PO in the Star Wars games and different things, right? He was in a lot of stuff. And then Nick Jameson, who plays Dr. Fred, was also in a lot of the other LucasArts games as well, like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis and so on and so forth. Anyway, let's hop back into the game.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
For the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR Wars.
Always make sure they get your good side. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, to the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chron-O-John.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh. Cheap mail-order jewels?
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective Chron-O-Johns and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking! Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs!
Alright, so the plans are very easy to find. They're just right over here, that paper right there. I'm not going to grab it just yet. We're going to do a little bit of exploring around the property before I grab the plans and continue the story.
Yoo-hoo! Dr. Fred?
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Good Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we novelty good salesmen know how to have a good time.
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Quixote?
That's strange. My wife says I look like Charles de Gaulle. Oh, want a cigar?
Sure, lay one of those Havanan babies on me.
That's some good guacamole.
Hey, Sir Spagums! How are you this evening? Don't worry, I'm still gonna go back to Final Fantasy VII. I just have to get past all those bosses that that I have to re-kill again.
Bad habit. That cracks me up every time.
Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Pardo?
That's strange. My wife says I look like King Charles I. So, want another cigar?
Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that? I told you it was a bad habit.
I'm just gonna turn down the volume of the music. I feel like it's drowning out the voice. So we'll just put it maybe about there.
Is this Pajama Sam no need to hide when it's dark outside?
No, that's not even on console. That's a PC game. Ironically, I have that game. But no, this is Day of the Tentacle. It was an old LucasArts style point-and-click adventure game. It's made by Tim Schafer, who is best known as the creator of Full Throttle. Let's see what else. Psychonauts 1 and 2, Grim Fandango, and Brutal Legend. Now this is going to be interesting. I gotta get over to where those teeth are without exiting the room. I'm gonna try picking them up.
Hold still, will ya?
Maybe they'll run away. Nope, they won't. All right. Great. There we go. All right. So we need to lure the teeth into that grating so that we can pick them up.
The plans! The plans!
It's already open.
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Now, fun fact with that phone number, 1-800-STAR-WARS, besides being an obvious pun towards Star Wars, it was actually an actual phone number back in the 90s. That number was, believe it or not, the number for LucasArts, and that was the number you would dial if you wanted to order some of their video games. It was 1-800-STAR-WARS, and you dial that, and you would get to their, like, you'd be able to order their games through the phone. So that's basically what that number is. Obviously out of commission today because LucasArts no longer exists. They are now known as Double Fine Productions, and thank God they're really re-releasing all these classic LucasArts remakes because they were honestly a lot of fun.
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right here in this tacky motel. How appropriate. I can't even do this right.
Hi, my name's Bernard. What's yours?
Dwayne. Isn't that depressing?
You haven't seen any plans for a super battery around, have you?
Super battery? That sounds even worse than the things I come up with.
Now, fun fact here is that a lot of these voice actors in all of the LucasArts games would always channel various celebrities for their voices. So as an example, this is obviously supposed to be the voice of what's his name? Woody Allen. It was very similar to Woody Allen's voice anyway. So it's kind of like a parody of Woody Allen's voice. And this voice actor, I believe this is Nick Jameson doing the voice of this guy. They would also do the exact same voice in other LucasArts games. So like Sam and Max Hit the Road, there is a character who sounded exactly like Dwayne, and I believe he was like a fisherman or something like that. And and using the same voice.
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The gun was a good tip-off.
I'm having a crisis here, a warehouse of anguish. I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas. The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
I like your design ideas.
Well, I didn't mean you.
Maybe I can help cheer you up.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Why don't you try whistling a happy tune?
I invented a whistle that turned your lips green. Nobody liked it.
Maybe some calisthenics would help.
Last time I tried calisthenics, I ruptured my spleen.
Let's discuss philosophy.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Nietzsche had some interesting ideas along those lines.
Oh, who cares? Philosophers are all failures like me who couldn't make it in a real profession.
Nice music they pipe in here, huh?
It's from the Elevator Classics series. It seems like this one tune has been on all day. I've never been so depressed in my life.
Never mind. Green!
Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
You haven't seen Dr. Fred's plans for a super battery around, have you?
No, just these world domination plans of Purple's. Any of Fred's plans would probably be in his office or the lab.
What do you suppose Purple's up to now?
Well, he wants to take over the world, so I figure he's up to something devious.
Conducting cryogenic experiments on small animals?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I was thinking more along the lines of politics.
Want to help me save the world?
I'm afraid to leave the room. In fact, I don't think I can even move from this spot. Purple scares the daylights out of me.
How's your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? We're doing great. We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Carefully crafted melody and distinctive counterpoint?
Volume, man, volume! We have a chance to win a Grimy Award as the loudest new band. We're pulling out all the stops.
Weren't you looking for a new guitarist a while back?
Yes, but we decided to go with a guy who plays power tools instead. We can generate a lot more sound that way.
Are you working on an album?
Yeah, we're doing a CD called Rap on the Forehead. I've got a few tracks hooked up through the stereo if you want to hear them.
Have you gotten any airplay?
No, we're a little too experimental for most radio stations, but we have a huge following in the club scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
Why the litter box? Have you got a cat?
Don't ask.
How does a tentacle sit in a beanbag chair?
Oh, that part's easy. Getting back out of it is hard.
Can you actually use that bowling ball?
No, Purple brought that in here after he grew arms. He got really discouraged, though, because he doesn't have fingers.
Well, see you later, Green.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
So in all former LucasArts games, they would always have references to Star Wars or George Lucas. As an example, the Stormtrooper helmet right here. It was more so because LucasArts obviously was owned by George Lucas, and it was his, back then it was his idea to make video game content as well as movie content. All of those references still exist in the remaster, obviously, and then I can switch it back to the original graphics here, and we can see everything still looks the same, except a lot sharper on the remake.
Wow, this is loud.
Whew.
Now, where did Dr. Fred go?
So we're almost done now exploring the place, grabbing all of the inventory objects we're going to need, and then we're just going to go back to the lab afterwards and grab the plans and then carry on with the story from there.
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years ago, kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
So you gave up the crazy military commando thing?
I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
That's quite a nice collection. Can I have it?
No. No. They mean a lot to me. Sometimes I think they're the only friends I've got.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something happened to him.
What happened to the old hamster?
I don't remember. When I try, all I can think of is a flash of light and this horrible sound.
What was the horrible sound?
It was sort of like ding. Oh God, I hear it in my dreams till this day.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes. But then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No, I
get upset when people make fun of me.
I just meant...
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to... relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
Are all your hobbies this fascinating?
I don't have any other hobbies. These stamps are my whole life. If anything were ever to happen to them...
How are the folks?
Well, Dad's in the basement doing an experiment. Mom's in the next room spying on a honeymoon. Ted's in the front yard.
Holding up a bowl of lard?
Well, it's a bird bath, actually, but it rhymes better your way.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Now, something to point out here. A lot of people never realize this, and I'm actually shocked that nobody realized this. Well, a lot of people didn't anyway. So, this is the sequel to Maniac Mansion, which was a PC as well as, I believe it was on the NES, which was a kind of a point-and-click adventure game in itself. So this is a sequel to that. So a lot of people were buying this and then buying Maniac Mansion separately through GOG for the remakes and all that kind of stuff. Never realizing that Maniac Mansion is actually included in the remaster. You just simply go to this computer and you're able to play all of Maniac Mansion.
Jeepers!
Now, we're not going to actually play this in its entirety. I'm just showing you quickly what it looks like, and then we're going to go back to Day of the Tentacle. It's funny. It seems like Bernard back then was kind of a wimp. He seems to be more brave in Day of the Tentacle. So yeah, like as an example, this is just a like old style kind of point and click. We want to pull up the mat.
It's Beavis and Butthead and the other one.
Yeah. I should stream some more Beavis and Butthead games at some point. I got quite a few of them. They're actually quite fun. Now, how do I go back to the main game? Here's the thing. Okay, there we go. I don't want to spend too much time playing that, because we're here to see Day of the Tentacle, not Maniac Mansion. Anyway, so let's go back into the game, the real game here. We'll quickly do the rest of this, and then go get the plans from the basement.
Use key. Break window.
Yeah. Break the window with the key instead of opening it with... It's kind of funny.
Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
No, my name is Threepwood.
Nice try, but I never forget a face. You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all. But he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
How did he wreck the family finances?
Well, we should have made millions on the computer game they made about us. But the resident genius locked the contract in the safe in his office and forgot the combination.
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
Ordinarily nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers the combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a cat in the oven, and slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
How did he manage to stop sleepwalking?
He stopped sleeping. Fred drinks a lot of coffee. Me, I only drink decaf.
You haven't seen any plans for a super battery around, have you?
Super battery, huh? Fred might have something like that.
Fred is the one who told me to find them.
Oh.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors?
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom walls. Don't touch.
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
Now, I don't think we need anything in the attic. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, no, there's nothing up here we need at the moment. So we're going to head back down. We're going to go quickly outside to grab the crowbar, which we are going to need coming up. And, of course, on the way to grab...
I knew that Gruntilda was a nurse.
She's a bit of everything in this. She's just a creep in this. She's just creeping on guys. Alright, so we're gonna just take our hamster and we're gonna shove him into the ice.
I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet. There's nothing to pick up.
Now we're at the burglar. So what we're going to do with him, this carjacker, is we're going to give him the keys that we found in that fat guy's room, because those are the keys to this car. But before we do that, I'm just going to talk to him, and you'll recognize that even his voice is very familiar. He is doing an impersonation.
Obviously put the hamster in the ice.
Exactly. That's what I would do. So no, not really. But you'll notice that this gentleman also has a very familiar voice. He has a very similar voice to Jack Nicholson. And that's another parody voice that's often used in a lot of the LucasArts games.
Hi.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the car.
I don't see your keys in the car.
Actually, I lost them somewhere.
If you're locked out, why break into the trunk?
I have a spare set of keys in there.
Nice crowbar.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
Here, perhaps these are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
Thank you, Masked Man.
What sort of person would carry around this many keys?
Now our next step, now that we have the crowbar, is to cause mass vandalism. Because why not? I mean, we've already stuck a hamster into a freezer. We might as well smash up some things as well. So let's start vandalizing property. Now, a fun little fact here, as Bernard is picking up these coins, he's reading off dates on the coins. Every single date that he reads off is the date that a Star Wars movie came out. That's a little pop quiz for you, a little bit of fun fact.
Well, Gamers Grotto, long time no see.
1974. Oh, 1977.
Hey, Dana, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? I was going to be streaming some Cyberpunk 2077 tonight, but for some reason it kept on booting me out of my internet. So I just got fed up and I decided, you know what, why not stream another classic point-and-click adventure game. So I'm doing a Day of the Tentacle tonight. This will probably be the full stream. It's not going to be in parts because these games aren't terribly long. So I'll probably just cover this entire stream in one go. This entire game in one go, I should say. And then tomorrow we will be doing some Ghost of Tsushima. The other day we finished off with, actually this morning, we finished off with the Doctor Who adventure game. So we'll be going into some other stuff. I intend to finish off Final Fantasy VII Remake very soon. Because I do want to finish off that stream. I just needed a break from it after all that frustration of having to redo a lot of stuff because the checkpoint didn't take me where I wanted to be.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
I'm glad that this game also doesn't believe the prequels and the new ones are actually Star Wars movies.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
Well, when this game... I'm just going to pause that for a sec. Well, when this game initially came out in 1995... those movies didn't even exist. It was just the original three, which would have been Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, and The Empire Strikes Back. So yeah, those never existed. I mean, I think the first new Star Wars Episode 1. Wasn't that like the 1999, 2000, something like that? Which, of course, this game had already been long made by then.
No, through time! Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each Chron-O-John, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the Chron-O-John, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your Chron-O-John.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Okay, so now we can switch back and forth between Hoagie and Bernard. We're going to do a little bit of the campaign now as Hoagie, the story, sorry, because we've kind of already gotten everything we need for Bernard at the moment. Now we're going to go up here first, and that's where we'll meet Benjamin Franklin, who is flying a kite to see if he can make lightning hit it. A very interesting man.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Now, just to show you, Sir Spankums, with the touch of a button, I can switch this to the old 1995 graphics. And so, see, here's the old style graphics that it would look like in 1995 when it first came out. I actually have the original 1995 version on CD ROM. This was actually one of the first CD ROMs to ever exist, was Day of the Tentacle. One of the first, not the first. It was all the rage back in the 90s. And this is exactly what it looked like. And of course, we didn't have widescreen TVs like we do now, so everything was very compressed to fit the old style monitors, the old style crystal matrix displays and stuff. So now, popping back into the remaster, we can see that it's all gone widescreen. The music has changed and is more professionally done now, and it's, you know, very, very detailed compared to what it was back in the 90s.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Huh! That's what they said about the man who invented bifocals.
Wasn't that you?
Good point. Guess they were right.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
Who cares about that crackpot?
I need Red to help me save humanity.
So he's a missionary now, eh? Well, why not? Can't be any worse at that than he is at inventing.
So, where's this red guy at?
Down in his secret lab, of course, neglecting his guests.
What's so bad about Red?
What can you say about a guy who spent the last 4 years perfecting a left-handed hammer? He's insane! And he steals other people's inventions, too, before they can even apply for the patent. Not that I'm bitter.
Aren't you the $100 guy?
The $100 guy, not bad.
Well, see ya.
Carry on.
Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Why don't you have some hot coffee?
Oh, I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
You say that as though it was a bad thing.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to fix a wall these days? It's a racket.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
What about free sandwiches for all roadies?
No, there's no such thing as...
Don't say it, dude. I've heard it before. How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
You mean you have, like, a childhood complex?
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Well, I gotta go, dude. Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like those S's that look like F's.
I see.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later? Hey, keep your hands off that.
Excuse me. Yes?
So again, another celebrity voice. This is the I can't remember the actor's name, but he played the rich professor, I believe, in Gilligan's Island. Is the voice actor that they're trying to channel for George Washington.
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Weren't you president or something?
Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down.
Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess.
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
Cold enough for you?
Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground.
Cool.
Extremely.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you really have wooden teeth?
As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety.
Don't you have a problem with splinters?
I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulphur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like, "Oh, blast it."
Well, what about woodpeckers?
Hardly.
My Uncle Henry has false teeth, too.
Fascinating, I'm sure.
What are you looking at out there?
The future of our nation.
Those outhouses?
No. I was just admiring my reflection in the window. Striking, aren't I?
I think it's freezing in here, don't you?
Freezing? Poppycock.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
So we're just switching back to Bernard for a second because I need to grab a couple of more inventory objects that I forgot about that I need to send to Hoagie.
Hey, want to see a neat trick?
Sure.
Neat, huh?
My Pony Express stamps. You ruined my Pony Express stamps, not to mention 5 years of therapy. Get out of my room.
Jeez, what a grump. He should really try to find some outlet for those negative feelings.
Get out of here. Hey, you fixed it. I guess I can forgive you now.
Sometimes I do stupid stuff and I don't even know why, as if my body were being controlled by some demented, sadistic puppet master.
Well, we all feel that way sometimes.
Okay, I flushed it. There's something already in there. There's something already in there.
Alright, that's annoying. I forgot that they do that for the first time. They make you actually have to go to the Chron-O-John, pick up the one object, and then you'll be able to flush the rest, and they'll just automatically appear in Hoagie's inventory. You have to do it for the first time, I believe.
There's something already in there.
There's something in the Chron-O-John. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once. I don't wanna. What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. Great hat, man. I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that. Of course, they'd probably eat roaches anyhow. I once saw them play a whole set with grasshoppers in their nostrils. Gnarly. I had something for Red Edison. You wouldn't be him, would you? Well, nice talking to you, dude.
What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. So pick up your lab coat and get to work.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
How about a skull with, like, scorpions in its mouth?
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
The guys downstairs say they want a big family crest, and in the four corners they want a keg, some babes, a guitar, and some drumsticks. And underneath it all put, America Rocks.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
What if it had the face of the devil on it, with like red, white, and blue flames coming out of his mouth?
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
Well, let's make it just like the British flag, but upside down to cheese them off.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
We could have this babe, like a waitress, and she's carrying this red, white, and blue cherry pie.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
How about a big old picture of me?
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
I'll make it just like you were going to, but put in flying V guitars instead of stars.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
Well, let's just have a picture of a guy carrying a bundle of sticks and not name the country anything at all.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
2 words. Totally black.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
Okay, instead of 50 stars, let's have one of those reclining silver babes, like truckers have on their mud flaps.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
I love how she doesn't even give a shit about all the ridiculous designs that he's saying. She's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't care. I just want to sew this crap and get it over with.
Why don't we put a crossword puzzle on it so you have something to do waiting in line at the post office?
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
George wants the flag to be a pair of boxer shorts covered with little red valentines.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
If you embroidered the order of poker hands in the corner, people would forget them less.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
Well, let's just have a picture of a guy carrying a bundle of sticks.
She has an ass that doesn't quit.
Yeah. All right.
I don't understand that technical stuff.
Oh, that's right. That's not what I want.
Roadie, man. I don't go through people's underwear.
Actually, I don't think there's anything else I need in here, so we'll go to the next room.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed! So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
The future. Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
Gosh, it would be so nice if you weren't here anymore.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
Sounds like the cat's caught a moose up there.
It's blocked up with somebody's bed. The water's all sudsy now.
Get me down from here!
Dum-de-dum. Looks like a big storm. See, this is why I never wash my car. Hey, Ben.
Oh, it's you.
Where are you going? What about your experiment?
Even science sometimes gets cold on account of rain, my boy.
But how are you ever going to get lightning if you're not going to stand out in a storm?
To be frank, which I am, I don't know. The science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy. Back to the drawing board, I say.
What a genius. I got something good for you, mister. Mister.
Mr. Brainstorm? Yes, hand it over. Doesn't this belong to somebody?
Yeah, Red Edison.
Ah. I'm sorry, but the man has no vision. A lightweight, durable fabric like this going to waste down in his basement. When I'm done with it, it will fly. Eureka! The all-season Francocopter, ready to make history. No, there's no fuse.
So, what do I light?
For the last time, you're not going to light anything. You just push it.
The whole time? How am I going to get up that high?
Listen, just wait for me to say the word now. Then push the kite into the air, all right?
I'm on you, lasagna.
Let's hope so. Now!
This is funny.
Now! Now! In the name of science, now!
Whee!
Look at her go! Now all we need is a little... Hey! So what happened after I fainted?
Well, after the lightning hit the kite, it came crashing down on your head.
The lightning?
No, the kite.
Drat! What do you think we should do?
I'd like to go back to my lab and consider the situation.
Sounds like something I would say.
All right, so I'm going to take care of this tree first, because this is the tree that Laverne is stuck in the future. So we're going to paint the fruit, the kumquats, red to make it look like cherries, so that we can get George Washington to cut down the tree. And we're also, before we talk to George Washington, we're going to go into the basement and give the super battery plans to Red Edison.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold. Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa. Boy, it's sure quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look. I say, lads, I have an idea.
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George, if you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us.
Excellent.
What's he thinking? No one of any importance has been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Oh.
Ah, here's a suggestion. It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen?
Whatever you say, George.
Your name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes. It's strange. I don't quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If there are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately. No? Good, and so shall it be law.
What's a vacuum cleaner?
Excuse me.
Yes?
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
I said come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this...
Voila!
You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
I waited, but she never picked it up. I hope she's okay.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
Dr. Fred, is that you?
What? You're nuts. There hasn't been a Fred in the Edison family for 200 years. The last Fred was such a shame to the whole family, not to mention the whole human race.
Well, who are you then?
I'm Zed Edison. That's my wife Zedna, and my son Ved.
Nice to meet you. Where am I?
You're in the ancestral home of the once proud Edison family. We were once the masters of this house, just as humans were once the masters of Earth. Now we are the servants, the pets.
And not very good at either one, I might add.
Oh, get bent, you overdressed nightcrawler.
How do I get out of here?
If I knew that, do you think I'd be here?
What's this about a human show?
It's a degrading farce. That's what it is. These slimy tentacles put humans in humiliating little costumes, do sickening things to their hair, and then force them to parade their ridiculous talents in front of unqualified judges who are paid off weeks in advance.
Didn't get in, eh?
They said macrame wasn't a talent. Pointy-headed goons.
I heard that.
I'm tired of talking now. It's been a long day, and I'm only human.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Get me out of here! This is a violation of my rights.
Rights? You're a human. You don't have any rights.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Ha, that's a good one. Imagine a human using a bathroom. Come on, let's take a walk.
You should play the M-rated Japanese version.
What? The M-rated Japanese version of Day of the Tentacle? That doesn't sound like a thing to me.
I'm too big to fit through. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to throw up all over.
Uh-oh. Time to visit Dr. Tentacle.
Well, well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right, now hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No, of course not.
Darn. Do you want to use mine?
No.
What? What?
Just as I suspected.
What?
There's nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh. Sit. Stay. Good boy.
Hey, how'd you get out?
Ah, crap.
Get back in there.
I didn't mean to go in that door. Now I gotta go.
I wish Dr. Tentacle would stop losing patience.
Now I gotta go back out again.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Again?
Hi, I'm
Ooh-wee, you are one ugly human.
Excuse me?
Man, I'm not kidding. You are just about the homeliest Homo sapien I've ever seen.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah, you're a real wolf. I mean, your hair alone is gonna give me nightmares. Not to mention your teeth, your clothes, your one eye that's bigger than the other.
Gee, how much worse could I get?
Not much, unless there were two of you.
I guess I'd better just go shoot myself then.
Oh, you don't have to do that. We have staff here that can do that for you. The doctor monitoring the human show, in fact, is a specialist in the field.
Human show? Hot dang, sign me up.
Sorry, humans can't sign themselves up, no matter how ugly they are. Go ask your owner to sign you up. Ask him to sign you up for a haircut while they're at it.
The guard guy wants to see you in the kennel. He said to just leave all your stuff here.
Which guard? What's his name?
I don't know. I usually call him Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What a coincidence. That's my name.
Really?
Of course not. Now beat it. I've got a lot of standing around to do.
There's no way to open it. Why would I want to get through there anyway? It's a 2-story drop to the showroom floor.
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really feel about humans?
Honestly, sir, I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening, like the stuff in your eyes when you wake up, like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days.
That's enough, son. I just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
I'm no humophile, sir.
That's good. Now let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Hi, my name's Laverne. I'm a sophomore.
My name's Harold. I'm a thoroughbred.
That's quite a tutu you've got there.
Thank you. My owner paid quite a lot of money for it. My owner buys me anything I want.
Where is your owner?
He's not here right now. But he would be if he in any way possibly could. His bus broke down in Pittsburgh, so he's stuck there with the other owners. This is the first show I've ever done alone.
Is your hair naturally blue?
Natural? Oh gosh, this took several very expensive sessions at a posh grooming salon. I've got the hair competition in the bag.
What are you, guys waiting for?
We're all waiting for the human show to begin, of course. If your owner's going to enter you, they'd better get you some name tags quick. But then again, why bother? My owner says I'm going to win. I'm the most beautiful human there is.
Well then, good luck.
Who needs luck when you've got beauty?
Hold it. Humans aren't allowed to roam free here. I'm taking you back to the kennel.
I wish I had some sort of tentacle disguise. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, all right. Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
So I'm gonna be honest, it's been a long time since I've played Day of the Tentacle, so I'm just remembering everything to do. I don't like using walkthroughs, especially if they're games that I've played in the past. So I'm just kind of remembering everything slowly. But I'm starting to remember a lot more now what I have to do.
Ew, it's soaking wet. Whew. I'll use the Chron-O-John.
There's nothing to get. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Again?
Hello, I'm a Tentacle. I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby. Entrance will be judged in 3 categories: best smile, best hair, and best laugh.
Thank you, fellow Tentacle. Unlike humans, you have been very useful.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Now all I need is a human.
Yowza! That was one good-looking tentacle.
Stupid Tentacle. Looks like there's some kind of rodent down there. I would, but who would see it? You're ready to go now.
Well, that's the spirit. Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
Ah, here it comes, my finest hour.
Great Scott! You're purple,
Yes?
Well, don't you just look good enough to eat?
What's that supposed to mean? You're not a human sympathizer, are you?
I think humans are the vilest creatures on the planet.
That's the spirit. You know, I'm working on a way to get rid of the humans once and for all.
God, I hate it when I fall and my pocket spaghetti falls out in front of my crush.
What? Okay.
So, what are you plotting?
I'm building a shrinking ray, which I can use to shrink those pesky humans out of my sight for good.
Tell me more about this shrinking ray of yours.
I call it the diminuator. The biggest problem left is to design a trigger that doesn't require fingers.
Say, you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do, nitwit. I'm Purple Tentacle, renowned world conqueror.
Are you the same Purple Tentacle who knew Dr. Fred?
Up on your ancient history, are you? Yes, I remember that insignificant insect.
If you will excuse me, I've
Is
got
that just
something
me?
in the oven.
You have never had your pocket spaghetti fall out before?
My secret weapon is almost
I know
ready.
what you're talking. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. You're talking about putting the spaghetti on the mummy. I know about all that. I like to talk to everybody. Now that I have the costume, I believe the cat is outside. Might as well get that done with. Actually, since I'm going by here, I'll take care of the hamster.
Gosh, I hope this isn't like the primitive, dangerous microwave ovens of my century. Those things could really pop a hamster good. Uh-oh. That was fun, but only because this is the 22nd century. You see, kids who put hamsters in microwaves back where I'm from get taken away from their parents and put up for adoption. So don't do it. Ooh, cute! This ought to warm him up.
But I hate my parents.
Okay. Is that sarcasm? I can't tell if you have the time.
Can't get close to him. This ought to be good. Well, what do we have here? Looks like a prosthetic rodent. Another specimen.
Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this?
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Really? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about Club Tentacle? What am I saying?
Now the cat will be sexually assaulted by Pepe Le Pew.
Classy babe like you.
I'm here by accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
I just realized I think I'm missing... okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm... Alright.
Ha, ha, ha.
I'm trying to remember where to get that the letter, the envelope to mail that letter, because then you have to give that letter to the scientist in Bernard's period. But I'm drawing a blank on where that envelope was to mail that letter. I don't just... Oh, that's right. You don't have to... That's right. Okay.
Hey, there's a letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
What's that strange hovering saucer-shaped object?
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind. Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Corleone?
That's strange. My wife says I look like the ghost pirate LeChuck. So, want another cigar?
Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that? I don't get it. Get lost, kid.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smoke?
Can you also provide me with a light?
Sure.
Well, in that case... Blast, I hate it when that happens. See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
Could you use these?
Why, thank you, young man. Strange. I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Hey, Tom, look! The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right.
Huh?
I guess you can have my log.
Me? Why should I build the fire? You build the fire.
I'm bothered by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
No, you build the fire, Mr. Penmanship.
No, you build the fire, log lover.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
You big baby.
Who built the fire?
I honestly don't know. It was never mentioned. I'm assuming Hancock.
Fire!
Okay. Who was the idiot who started the fire?
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
You've doomed us all. Now the Indians are coming to your smoke signals.
Yeah. I need the, Finally, the last part of that damn super battery.
It looks pretty clear in here now. Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No,
I found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket?
Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier? Hey, catch you later.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery. Ah, the final element for my ingenious battery. Stand back, boy. Give me room to work. A miracle of modern science. It will look lovely here on the shelf until I take it with me to Baltimore.
Don't look now, but the British are coming, dude.
Eh? Where? Is that supposed to be funny? I'm very busy.
Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
Great Scott, we've altered time! Now she can't avoid getting kicked out of the room. Alrighty. Now, let's charge the super battery.
Why is that horse guarding the sperm bank?
Brush with destiny?
Sure, why not?
It's supposed to be his denture water. I need to do something with that horse. I remember that. I'm doing this right now though.
Now! Now! She's handling kind of funny.
You got it. Just hang on there.
She's too heavy. I can't control her.
Hang on, Ben. Hang on.
She's breaking up. She's breaking up. Run for your life. Now that was interesting.
Yeah. Say, can I see that kite for a second?
No, I'm taking it back to my lab in Philly right now so I can study the results. Wish me luck. I never got your name.
It's Hoagie, sir.
Nice working with you, Hoagie. I promise to name an invention after you someday.
Gosh, thanks. Whoa.
So that's why we call kites Hoagies.
I think he was referencing what I'm pretty sure he was referencing the sandwich, the hoagie sandwich. don't think he's gonna let me down there yet.
Sorry, I'm under strict orders from Tentacle number 1, the almighty elder, the grand poobah, Purple Tentacle, not to let anyone near this clock.
But I have rights. I'm a tentacle.
And a darned attractive one, I might add. But no one gets to this clock while I'm here. And unless I have to go chase
He was fleeing a kite, not a sandwich.
I'm glued to this spot.
Rats.
No, I know, but I've never heard of kites being called hoagies. So I would assume that the reference is to sandwiches, like hoagie sandwiches.
Lieutenant, I want to ask you something. It may trouble you.
Ask away, sir. I can take it. I've got a strong stomach.
Must be an American thing.
Can it, son? This is important. Have any of your friends seemed a bit firm lately?
Ooh, ick! You mean like non-squishy and non-slimy?
That's right. Come closer. I've recently become suspicious that humans might try to infiltrate us.
No!
Though basically stupid, they can be tricky. They may be in disguise.
Oh, Harold, that's gross.
What are you babbling about?
You really should have told the judges if you weren't feeling well.
Oh, ick! Now, how did that mess get in there? I think I'm going to be sick.
Someone in here not feeling well?
I was feeling fine until I saw that.
Is that your regurgitation?
No, I'm an healthy human.
Didn't you just say you thought you were going to be sick?
That's just a figure of speech.
Do you realize you could have infected the whole show with human influenza?
But I just got all my shots.
You're a good-looking human, Harold, but you know the rules. You're out of the show. What a mess. I hate cleaning up after humans.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
If I remember correctly, that horse eventually takes out his dentures into the water. I don't think you have to do anything to get him to do it. I think he just does it after time.
Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
Give gum.
Oh, is that what it is? The gum? Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I never thought of that.
I don't wanna.
No.
I don't wanna.
It was a good suggestion.
I don't want.
That's for sure, but that's not it. Is there any chloroform? Just knock out the horse? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it is. I think I remember now. I think it's this.
Ahem. The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
Now you can drink the water.
Yeah, I don't think so. Now I can win this
so I said
damn
to her,
contest.
That's not my suction cup.
You think that's funny? Listen to this.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best laugh?
Oh, all right.
Okay, who's got a joke?
Hey, I just flew in from Baltimore, and boy are my suction cups tired.
A classic.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
It's amazing how the mummy can do that without moving his lips.
I say we give him first place.
Agreed.
Hey, anybody care for a bribe?
What do you think we are, human?
Ha ha ha! Human. Ha ha ha!
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best hair?
Oh, all right.
Wow, that's the best hair I've ever seen on a mummy.
Thick and full.
And juicy.
The mummy wins.
Agreed.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best smile?
Oh, all right.
I like the quiet one with the big teeth.
There's nothing in the rules about them being white.
First place goes to the mummy.
Agreed.
Well, that makes him best of show.
Let's go congratulate him.
He is very well preserved.
I'll miss his laugh.
It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We gotta get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday.
Yes, our work here is done.
Well, Ted, this is where we part ways. You've certainly helped save humanity. Even though you've been dead for thousands of years, I think you're my favorite Edison.
Whoa! Dinner for two at Club Tentacle? I can't wait to tell my wife.
You're free.
Free to do what?
Free to run wild through the woods like humans should.
Big deal.
I said you're free. Now get off your fat, lazy butts and start enjoying it.
Enjoy being hunted for the rest of our lives by that mustached old tentacle with a big net? If we ran off, he'd be right on our trail. If we stay here, we know we'll be warm and comfortable. Outside, we'd be eating bugs and moss.
You'll be eating my fist in a second.
The woods are filled with wild animals, lions, tigers, and skunks. Man, I hate skunks. Hey, look, a skunk.
Come back here, you mangy humans! You can't do this! This is an escape-proof facility!
Who says you can't learn anything from cartoons, eh, kitty? Now I am the jailer, and you kitty, are my prisoner. But it's all hooked up outside. Well? Look at that sucker go. He just keeps running and running and running.
I don't know. It's powerful stuff.
Thanks. I needed a little pick-me-up. Must open safe. Must sign contract. Must provide for family.
So we're actually pretty close to the ending of the game now. We just have to do a couple more things and then we're pretty much done.
Well, you know what they say. If you want to save the world, you gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us. We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
I've just been beating old ladies with sticks for fun.
What is this, a Monty Python game?
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us.
The tape's at the end. Let's see, it's 101-99957.
This is no good. It isn't signed. It's some kind of legal mumbo-jumbo.
I can't. It's stuck. It's already open. It won't fit through those little grommets.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there? Well, try and keep it down, okay?
Nah, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Oof! Dr. Fred, are you okay? Dr. Fred? I'd better get him to the lab. Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
Damn good coffee.
I got the contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Oh, forget it. I'll get rid of Purple Tentacle myself.
Oh, yeah? How?
I'm starting up a petition to ban all tentacles.
Wow! Where do I sign?
Right here.
Well, good luck.
I don't wanna.
Yes, what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look, I don't have all day.
This is Farley Crock at LucasArts Games. I just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties. For the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
This is Farley Crock.
No, I heard that, you moron. When do I get my money?
Oh, right now. It's been credited to your Swiss bank account.
Operator, get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
The King of Nigeria just needs your name and credit card details.
The interesting thing is that wasn't a scam. That was actually one of the programmers from LucasArts. They break the fourth wall in this game so much. So you're to believe that like they were a family that was in the Maniac Mansion video game and they weren't paid for being in it by LucasArts and they just got paid now by the contract. It's kind of silly. All right. Now I need to call 1-800-STAR-WARS, I believe.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by Pronto Post Lightspeed delivery immediately. Thank you for calling.
Now that's service.
I love how he just walks over the freaking hole.
I better get this to Dr. Fred right away.
I always found that funny, even in the original game. He just kind of walks over the hole that he made.
That should do it. Where did you get this diamond anyway?
It was donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How heartwarming. According to my instruments, everything is in readiness. Your friends have activated their units, so it's time to throw the switch.
Great! Hoagie! I'm so happy to...
Hi!
Laverne! Wow! I'm so glad you two made it back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the sludge-o-matic.
Huh?
Say what?
Now hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think...
Ha ha! You can't turn off the machine if I get there first.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys. This time I know I can stop him.
Uh-oh. I guess we better do something.
Let's go.
No, wait! You can't all go in the same store! Didn't you see the fly?
We're some kind of monster, dudes.
Great. Stuck here the rest of my life, listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this.
Now, wait just a minute. It's Green Tentacle. What was that, Green? What?
I believe he's trying to warn you about me.
Oh.
We're going to turn off the sludge-o-matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort of.
Nevertheless, I mean to crush you.
Yeah?
You and what army?
Why, this army, of course.
Yikes.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chron-O-John. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there. Go to the basement and guard the sludge-o-matic. No one is to touch the sludge-o-matic. Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. Us.
All right, the rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world.
What do we do now?
Whoa.
It wears off.
Aha!
Run for it!
Damn. The battery must not have had time to recharge, but it will.
Maybe he won't find us.
Yoo-hoo! Where are you, human? Aha!
Uh-oh.
Take that. And this. Drat. Blasted useless paperweight. Aha.
Uh-oh.
Take that. Drat. Perhaps if I readjust the static phrase dynamo again. Aha!
Uh-oh.
Take that. And this. Drat.
Hey! Where'd he go? Great! Now we can turn off the machine and prevent all this tentacle mayhem from ever happening.
Well, I'm certainly glad that's over with.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon? We haven't had the chance to get to know one another. You humans amount to very little. Ha 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 ha!
Eek!
Run all you like, you insignificant insect. My other selves are taking over the world as we speak. Ha 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 ha!
You're pretty handy with that ray gun.
Center of the forehead every time. Would you like a demonstration?
I bet you couldn't hit your own forehead.
Nice try.
Just what is it you have against humans anyway?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes. You'll see what I mean.
Sounds like that's all Dr. Fred's fault, really.
I suppose you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans, just Dr. Fred.
Why don't you zap Fred with the ray gun for a change?
Perhaps that would be entertaining. Oh, drat.
Surely we can talk this out.
Talk?
Surely.
Wait! You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, and the next time, the world and all its piffling inhabitants shall be mine. All mine. All mine.
Okay, little fella. Mail this to Siberia. Our work here is done. Now we can go home.
Well, kiddies, it's been more fun than a jumpsuit full of weasels. Now, kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
I'm getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr. Edison. You're our only hope.
Oh, all right. Idiots! It seems you're not exactly the sideshow attraction you imagined. You're just three complete goofballs stuck in one suit of clothes.
Well, I'm glad that's taken care of. Looks like everything's back to normal.
And there we go. There was Day of the Tentacle. That was really cool. So Richard Sanders, who played Bernard in it, was actually, as I said at the beginning of this live stream, was actually a big name in Hollywood at the time that this game initially came out. He was best known from WKRP in Cincinnati. He also did a bunch of cameo appearances in various sitcoms on TV, like Married with Children and things like that. So he was a pretty well-known name, and so to get him in a video game, let alone Day of the Tentacle, was pretty cool. All in all, this was actually my very first CD ROM game I ever owned, besides King's Quest V. King's Quest V was my first, and Day of the Tentacle was the second CD ROM game I ever owned as a kid. And so it holds a lot of nostalgia for me, and it's honestly a really good adventure game. Really good sequel to Maniac Mansion. Anyway, that's it for me for tonight. Thank you very much to Sir Spankums for joining me this evening, and for anybody else who is watching or was watching after the fact. It's always greatly appreciated. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. I cover PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and VR games. If any of that interests you, please consider liking and subscribing. Over on my YouTube section, you'll find the playlist section. If you miss any previous games, just go over there, look for the game by category of title, and you'll find all of your previous live streams in there. You'll also find a joint collaboration section where I've worked with other YouTubers. Simply go over there, hit up that section, and if you want to see that, go right ahead. And if you like what you see in that section, all those videos in that section, simply send those people a friend request. Like and subscribe to them. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you once again, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more video games on the Gamer's Grotto. We're probably going to be doing some more Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm probably going to hit up Final Fantasy VII Remake again, try and get that game finished. And I got a lot of other games on the go as well. So, see you guys tomorrow and have a wonderful evening.